Oh man, what an event this was. This was just a fucking epic event. Just got to say, what an epic event this was, man. It was so epic. Like one of the best cards I've ever seen. So much impressed with that. And really enjoyed every second of it. Didn't have the greatest score, with my picks and predictions. Definitely didn't have the best score, but you can't win every single time. It's all part of the game, I guess, and it happens. Really, it happens from time to time. My bets didn't go the most perfectly, but okay. 8 out of 11 with picks, 2 out of 3 with bets. I'm not gonna call myself. I'm not gonna call myself unhappy boy. Thanks for hearts, but so far I can tell you that I don't have bad intentions for this. That I'm not unhappy, if that's what you're asking. I'm really not unhappy, but let me break down the whole event. Seen a great stoppage of Tainara Lisboa, who choked out Jessica Rose Clark, and it was 1 out of 1. Tainara Lisboa is the potential dark horse of the division. Bram Battle shocked me, man. After Vayne miss against Gabe Green, he was such on point, man. Such on point, and knocked him out cold after only 14 seconds. What a knockout. He deserves 50 Gs. Mandy Bomb versus Jian Kim, one of the greatest shames I've ever seen, and Mandy Bomb is even worse actor than Aljamain Sterling. She refused to continue the fight as Jian Kim. Jian Kim didn't have she judges sanctioned her with a point abduction, and then judges would probably abduct another point for illegal strike. But she's acting worse than Aljo, so it's a shame. That fight was really a shame. Douglas Silva de Andrade outworked Cody Stamen pretty much nicely, and Carl Williams outworked Chase Sherman. But Matt Brown, that guy is really immortal. I fell to 4 out of 6. That guy, Matt Brown, I mean, he's 42 years old and he's still fighting like a young kid, like a guy, like a young gun. I'm like, that's awesome. That is just awesome. Matt Brown is really the immortal, brutal guy. Now we got the case of Alex Morono, comes to the vein, who comes to the veins washed, who comes to the veins very tired, and you all see that he is pretty much going to lose. That he is pretty much going to lose everything. That he is going to be extremely tired, and then he just surprises us, and out of nowhere, he is just pulling impossible wins. He is defeating everybody along the way, and this time, this time it was no different. This time we've seen some different approach by him, and he did a lovely job. He performed really well in this fight, and defeated Tim Means pretty much easily. Easy guillotine choke. He locked it out. Carlos Ulberg. I had Carlos Ulberg и Horpotieria, no distance, but Ulberg knocked him out cold in the first round. What a great cold finish by Carlos Ulberg. Great counter, landed clean. And I refuse to confess, but Ian Machado Gary is the dark horse of the division. I'm telling you that Ian Machado Gary is the dark horse of the division. He really did a great job with this performance. Ian Machado Gary proves that he is ready for big results, for big achievements, and I'm telling you that, fellas, Ian Machado Gary is going to reach very far in the welterweight division. He might even fight for the title. That was my first bet, 1 out of 1. But then Johnny Walker versus Anthony Smith, technical fight. Johnny Walker had a chance to finish. He didn't want to finish, didn't want to capitalize on it. He wanted to win via decision. So he screwed me over, and I fell to 1-2 out of bets. I had three misses on the whole fight card. 8 out of 11. Can't say it's a bad card. Far from it. Jailton Almeida, as expected, choked out Jairzinho Rozenstruik. When they were on the feet, it looked like a nice fight for both fighters, but as soon as the fight got dragged to the ground, you've seen what happened, and I have to say that Jairzinho Rozenstruik, he's a great striker, but he's having problems on the ground. So we must see. I hope he's going to resolve his issues on the ground. I really hope he's going to resolve it because he is a heck of a striker and he deserves another shot. Definitely deserves another chance. At least I hope he does. So let's see. Pair him with a striker, you're going to get a very entertaining fight. And these two guys definitely gave us the main event we wanted. So overall, great card, a lot of underdogs won. I'm pleased with what I've seen, and I got to tell you, guys, this is one of the best cards I've ever seen. I'm very much impressed, very much pleased, and let's go. Going to sleep now. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow I might stream actually shortly, but I'm busy whole day. Then since Monday returning to the winning column. Thank you so much for the support and keep supporting this channel. Love you all, fellas.